Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive deep into common biases and scoring errors in evaluation. This is a crucial area for anyone involved in assessing performance, whether it's in academic settings, performance reviews in the workplace, or even in judging competitions. Understanding these biases helps us strive for fairer and more accurate evaluations. Introduction: the importance of recognizing bias. Evaluation, at its core, is a subjective process. Even with clearly defined rubrics and objective metrics, human judgment plays a significant role. However, this inherent subjectivity opens the door to various biases and scoring errors that can distort the accuracy and fairness of the evaluation. Failing to recognize and mitigate these biases can lead to inaccurate assessment, performance or potential is misjudged. Demotivation, individuals feel unfairly treated and become disengaged. Poor decision making, hiring, promotions, or resource allocation are based on flawed evaluations. Legal issues, discrimination lawsuits can arise if biases are not addressed. Erosion of trust, people lose faith in the evaluation process. Therefore, it's imperative to understand the most common biases, how they manifest, and what strategies can be employed to minimize their impact. 2. Common biases and scoring errors, a detailed exploration. Let's examine some of the most prevalent biases and scoring errors, along with strategies for mitigation. 1. Halo effect / horns effect. Description: the halo effect occurs when a positive impression in one area influences the evaluator's overall rating, even in unrelated areas. Conversely, the horns effect is when a negative impression in one area taints the evaluation of other areas. Example: a student who is articulate and well-spoken might receive higher grades in writing assignments, even if their actual writing quality isn't exceptional, due to the evaluator being impressed by their verbal skills, halo effect. Or a candidate who stumbles in the first interview question might be perceived negatively for the rest of the interview, even if they recover and perform well later, horns effect. Mitigation. Focus on specific criteria. Use a detailed rubric with clearly defined criteria for each area being evaluated. This forces the evaluator to consider each aspect independently. Rate one criterion at a time. Instead of evaluating an individual across all criteria at once, rate all individuals on one criterion first, then move to the next. This helps to minimize the carryover effect from one area to another. Provide justification. Require evaluators to provide specific examples and justification for their ratings. This encourages more thoughtful assessment and makes biases more apparent. Awareness training. Educate evaluators about the halo and horns effects and how they can unintentionally influence their judgment. Multiple evaluators. Use multiple evaluators and average their scores to reduce the impact of individual biases. 2. Central tendency bias. Description. The tendency to avoid giving extreme ratings, consistently rating individuals as average or middle of the road, even when their performance varies significantly. Example: a manager consistently rates all employees as a 3 on a 5-point scale, regardless of their actual performance. An instructor might give most students a C grade, even if some deserve a higher or lower grade. Reasons: evaluators may be uncomfortable giving low ratings, fear of confrontation, or high ratings, concern about appearing too lenient. They might lack confidence in their ability to differentiate between levels of performance. They may also want to play it safe. Mitigation. Asterisk use a forced distribution. Asterisk require evaluators to distribute ratings according to a predefined curve. Example, a certain percentage must be rated above average, average, and below average. This forces differentiation. However, be cautious, as this can be unfair if the performance of the group as a whole is unusually high or low. Asterisk clearly defined rating scales. Asterisk provide very specific behavioral anchors for each point on the rating scale. This makes it easier for evaluators to differentiate between levels of performance. Asterisk training on performance standards. Asterisk train evaluators on what constitutes acceptable, outstanding, and unsatisfactory performance. Asterisk calibrate ratings. Asterisk have evaluators discuss their ratings with each other to ensure they are using the same standards. Asterisk review rating distributions. Asterisk analyze the distribution of ratings to identify evaluators who consistently exhibit central tendency bias. 3. Leniency/strictness bias. Asterisk description. Asterisk leniency bias is the tendency to give consistently higher ratings than are warranted, while strictness bias is the opposite, consistently giving lower ratings. Asterisk example. Asterisk an instructor who always gives high grades, even to students who haven't met the learning objectives, leniency. A supervisor who is overly critical and gives consistently low ratings, even to high-performing employees, strictness. Asterisk reasons. Asterisk evaluators may want to avoid conflict, be seen as nice, or inflate ratings to make themselves look good. Strict evaluators may have unrealistically high standards or a desire to be perceived as tough. Asterisk mitigation. Asterisk establish clear performance standards. Asterisk as with central tendency bias, clearly defined standards are essential. Asterisk anchor rating scales with behavioral examples. Asterisk provide concrete examples of what each rating level looks like in practice. Asterisk calibrate ratings. Asterisk have evaluators discuss and justify their ratings to identify discrepancies and ensure consistency. Asterisk review rating distributions. Asterisk monitor the distribution of ratings to identify evaluators who consistently exhibit leniency or strictness bias. Provide feedback and coaching. Asterisk forced ranking. Asterisk force evaluators to rank individuals relative to each other. This can help to differentiate between top and bottom performers, even if the overall ratings are generally high or low. 4. Recency bias. Asterisk description. Asterisk the tendency to give more weight to recent events or performance than to events that occurred earlier in the evaluation period. Asterisk example. Asterisk a student who does well on the final exam receives a higher grade than a student who performed consistently well throughout the semester but struggled on the final exam. A salesperson who closes a large deal at the end of the quarter receives a higher performance rating than someone who performed steadily well throughout the quarter. Asterisk reasons. Asterisk recent events are more easily remembered and have a greater impact on the evaluator's perception. Asterisk mitigation. Asterisk maintain accurate records. Asterisk keep a detailed record of performance throughout the evaluation period, including both positive and negative events. Asterisk regular feedback. Asterisk provide regular feedback to individuals throughout the evaluation period. This helps to ensure that all aspects of their performance are considered. Asterisk structured evaluation forms. Asterisk use structured evaluation forms that prompt the evaluator to consider performance across the entire period. Asterisk timeline-based reviews. Asterisk encourage evaluators to review performance chronologically, rather than focusing solely on recent events. 5. Similarity bias, like me bias. Asterisk description. Asterisk the tendency to rate individuals more favorably if they share similar characteristics or interests with the evaluator, example similar background, education, hobbies, values. Asterisk example. Asterisk a manager who attended the same university as an employee might give that employee higher ratings, even if their performance is not superior. A judge might favor a contestant who shares similar cultural background. Reasons evaluators are naturally drawn to people who are similar to them and may unconsciously assume that they are more competent or capable. Mitigation awareness training educate evaluators about similarity bias and how it can affect their judgment. Focus on objective criteria emphasize the importance of focusing on objective performance criteria, rather than subjective feelings or personal connections. Blind evaluations where possible, use blind evaluations, where the evaluator is unaware of the individual's background or demographics. This is more common in academic settings, example grading papers anonymously. Diverse evaluation panels use evaluation panels with members from diverse backgrounds. This can help to counteract individual biases. 6. Confirmation bias. Description the tendency to seek out and interpret information that confirms pre-existing beliefs or expectations, while ignoring or downplaying information that contradicts them. Example a manager who believes that a particular employee is not a good performer might pay more attention to their mistakes and less attention to their successes. A teacher who believes that a student is gifted might interpret their work more favorably. Mitigation seek out diverse perspectives actively solicit feedback from multiple sources, including those who may hold different opinions. Challenge assumptions question your own assumptions and biases. Consider alternative explanations for observed behaviors. Use data to inform decisions rely on objective data and metrics, rather than relying solely on gut feelings or impressions. Structured interviews use structured interview questions that are designed to elicit specific information, rather than allowing the interviewer to ask questions that confirm their pre-existing beliefs. 7. Stereotyping bias. Description making assumptions about an individual's abilities or potential based on their membership in a particular group, example gender, race, age, ethnicity. Example assuming that women are less capable of handling technical tasks or that older workers are less adaptable to new technologies. Reasons stereotypes are often unconscious and based on limited or inaccurate information. Mitigation awareness training provide extensive training on the dangers of stereotyping and how it can lead to discriminatory practices. Focus on individual abilities emphasize the importance of evaluating individuals based on their own skills and experience, rather than making assumptions based on group membership. Blind evaluations use blind evaluations to remove identifying information that could trigger stereotypes. Promote diversity and inclusion create a diverse and inclusive environment that challenges stereotypes and promotes respect for individual differences. 8. Attribution bias. Description the systematic errors made when people evaluate or try to find reasons for their own and others' behaviors. For example, a worker might attribute successes to internal factors and failures to external factors. Example if an employee misses a deadline, the manager might assume it's due to lack of motivation or skills, internal attribution, rather than considering external factors like unclear instructions or lack of resources. Reasons people tend to simplify complex situations by attributing events to single causes, often overlooking contextual factors. Mitigation thorough analysis conduct comprehensive investigations when outcomes deviate from expectations. Consider context always examine the circumstances surrounding an event, looking for contributing factors beyond just individual performance. Seek input. Gather insights from diverse sources to get a well-rounded perspective on what occurred. Objective measures. Utilize objective data to gauge performance, rather than relying solely on opinions. 3. General strategies for mitigating bias and improving evaluation accuracy. In addition to the specific mitigation strategies outlined for each bias, here are some overarching principles to guide your evaluation processes. Standardize evaluation procedures. Develop and consistently apply standardized evaluation procedures, including detailed rubrics, rating scales, and evaluation forms. Provide comprehensive training. Train evaluators on the principles of effective evaluation, including common biases and how to mitigate them. Emphasize objectivity. Focus on objective data and metrics whenever possible. Encourage transparency. Make the evaluation process transparent to those being evaluated. Explain the criteria, the procedures, and the rationale behind the ratings. Solicit feedback. Seek feedback from those being evaluated to identify areas where the process can be improved. Regularly review and update evaluation systems. Evaluation systems should be regularly reviewed and updated to ensure they remain fair, accurate, and relevant. Use technology carefully. Employ technology to gather data and automate some aspects of evaluation, example automated scoring of standardized tests, but always remember that human judgment remains essential. Ensure algorithms are free from bias and are transparent in how they arrive at their conclusions. Promote a culture of fairness and equity. Foster an organizational culture that values fairness, equity, and respect for individual differences. 4. Conclusion. Biases and scoring errors are an inherent part of the evaluation process, stemming from the subjective nature of human judgment. However, by understanding the most common biases, implementing mitigation strategies, and cultivating a culture of fairness and objectivity, we can significantly improve the accuracy and fairness of our evaluations, leading to more informed decisions and a more equitable environment for everyone. It's an ongoing process of awareness, reflection, and improvement. Remember to regularly review and refine your evaluation methods to ensure they are aligned with best practices and reflect the evolving needs of your organization.